God's children of any age and any size, hear this story now. We're going to hear a couple versions of this story today, but this comes from my favorite storybook, Bible. The story is called Hannah's Prayer to God. Now listen now as we hear the story of Hannah. Have you ever wanted something that you didn't have? Was it something small or was it something big? I wanted something really big. My name is Hannah. I live with my husband and I love my husband, but he doesn't know how sad I am. I cry a lot. I'm not hungry at all, and it feels like there's a big hole in my heart. I think one thing might make me better, and I think it's a baby. My husband thinks that if I eat, I'll feel better, and he's always saying, I love you, Hannah. I love you more than 10 sons could ever love you, but it doesn't help. I want my own son. Now, in our world, men can have more than one wife. I know that sounds a little weird to you, but my husband's second wife also lives with us. I'm even sadder when I see how happy she is with her children. It's not so easy living in our little village. People don't look at me the same way that they look at her. She has children, and I do not. When we go to give sacrifices to God, my husband gives more sacrifice to her because she has many children. And I get one share to give to God. I'm also tired of her making fun of me because I don't have a child. So I decided to do something about it. When we were in Shiloh, I went to the holy place to pray to God. I started to cry, so I just prayed with my heart. My lips moved silently as I said, please, God, do you see how sad I am because I don't have a son? Remember me. If you give me a son, I promise that he will work and serve you for all of his life. Eli, the priest, was sitting over by the door, and he had seen me crying and praying by just moving my lips, and he thought maybe I was drunk. He stopped me and he said, don't act like this. I told him why I was sad and what I had prayed, and he listened to me and he blessed me. Leave here in peace, he said. I pray that God will answer your prayer. I felt a little bit better. And later that year, I had a baby boy and I named him Samuel, which means God has heard. And I remembered my promise to God. So when Samuel was older, I took him to Eli so that he could serve God. God heard my prayer, and I will always remember that. Friends, this is where our storybook story ends today. But I just want you to think about as you go out this week, what are you praying to God for? What is it that you need? What is the hole in your heart? Amen.